قل أرأيتم إن أصبح ماؤكم غورا فمن يأتيكم بماء معين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. This is the greetings of peace, the greetings of love, the greetings the angels will address you once you enter paradise, inshallah, God willing. So I wanted to share with you today something that's quite interesting. There's kind of been this propaganda that's getting pushed and motivated out there. You see it every day. It's kind of hard to miss it. The kids are taught it. The adverts push it. The television pushes it. That there really is no creator. And that, obey your thirst. That there's nothing really to look forward to. Live it up now. So what they want you to believe is 14 billion years ago, let's rationalize this. They want you to believe that 14 billion years ago, there was nothing. And then that nothing, it exploded. And then from that explosion came this evolving mutant type species that was you. A biological accident. So you're an accident. Let's put that aside for the moment and let's look at the reality. I want you to imagine that you're flying 30,000 feet and you decide to drop an atom bomb on a junkyard. A junkyard filled with metal, alloys, car parts, steering wheels, gear shifters, whatever you want. All the elements that you'll see in a typical junkyard. After 2 weeks, the dust settles and you see a pearly white Rolls Royce, windows tinted, rims, on the radios playing maybe a little Justin Bieber, Frank Sinatra, whatever you like. Would you believe something as ridiculous as this can take place? Most reasonable people wouldn't. But the reality is some of these same reasonable people are choosing to turn up the skepticism when it comes to belief in a creator of the vehicle you're in now. A vehicle more complex, way more complex than any vehicle you can imagine. And we can start with something as simple as a leaf. Yes, a leaf on a tree. It's going through a process as we speak that involves the sun, which you and I do not control, and the rain, and it's emitting this gas called oxygen, which we're breathing, but it doesn't stop there. You exhale a gas called carbon dioxide, which does what? It feeds that very tree. Remember they said and they believed, and people believed that that vehicle could not have came from an explosion? Let's go further. Inside your chest is a lump of flesh. A lump of flesh called a heart. Inside that heart is a built-in electrical impulse system, so powerful that it's able to move the 6 quarts of blood in your body 12,000 miles per day. Per day. That's 4 times across the United States. Scientists have tried to duplicate this electrical impulse, and they called it a pacemaker. But the problem is, these pacemakers, they last on average for 7 years. Some of these hearts have been beating for 50, 60, 70, 100 years with no recharge. From an explosion, you were created, you were fashioned, you were designed. Your purpose is not to work, eat, sleep, drink, and die so your children can work, eat, sleep, drink, and die. I mean, what's the difference between that and a farm animal? One of them has a passport and pays taxes, one of them doesn't. Is this your worth? No. You're more valuable than that. You have a purpose, and this life is a test. And your Creator didn't leave you here just to figure it out yourself. He sent revelation, and He sent messengers. Some of the revelation has been corrupted, as we see today, i.e., the Torah was given to Moses. Where's the Torah today? Hundreds of versions. The gospel was given to Jesus. Where's the gospel today? Go to the British Library or the US Library, or whatever library. There's hundreds. For a book to be from the Creator, it must not contain any contradictions. It must be preserved. This book has a challenge to mankind to reproduce it. It is historically and scientifically accurate, although it was revealed in the 7th century. And fifthly, the book appeals holistically to the human being, not just the spiritual, but the political, the social, the economical, every element. Imagine you bought a mobile phone, you open up the book, and it just has hold down power for 3 seconds to turn it on, the end. It doesn't tell you anything else about the mobile. This book tells you every aspect about your life and how to live it and what to do, how to work. It is your manual, your guidance. And once you kind of come to the realization that this book is from the Creator, you will see what it tells you within it. And it'll tell you your purpose in life is to worship the Creator. But this is not some confinement, narrow sort of, okay, wake up in the morning, pray from sunrise to sunset, don't even eat, don't drink, just worship me. No, Islam is holistic. It's the complete way of life. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. You're being kind to the creation, you're being kind to the environment, and you're worshiping your Creator, which is 5 times a day. This is holistically worship. So I invite you to be one of the ones who says, I'm going to use my intellect. This is not some random explosion. Just like that Rolls Royce couldn't have came from nothing, everything around me couldn't have came from nothing. It must have a designer, and this designer must have communicated to us. So I'm going to go look at what he's communicated and put it to the test. So I invite you to read the Quran. It is the book of the Creator, and like I said, it's a confirmation of the previous revelation. What I want you to do is 2 things. I want you to, number 1, share the video, here to inspire, to motivate, to stimulate. And number 2, subscribe. There's many more videos you want to put out, and may Allah give you the blessings. May the Creator give you the blessings. Get onto the right track and on the right path. So in the greetings of peace, which is the words the angels will say to the people who enter paradise, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Peace.
القرآن لتشقى